Let's talk to Chris Wright right now, Chairman and CEO of Liberty Energy, North America's second largest fracking company. Chris, good morning to you. Let's start with your reaction. I imagine you're watching the State of the Union. You see President Biden, and he makes the statement actually twice, if you recall. In fact, the first time he says we're going to need fossil fuels for a while, and then later follows up with we're going to need it for, I think he said something like, about a decade. And of course, there were laughter in the chamber, I imagine from the GOP, but it might have very well been both sides of the aisle at that point.
Yeah, likely it was. Of course, it's great to see an acknowledgement. The world runs on oil and gas, and we need that. But yeah, to throw out a decade, it's just an absurd time frame. We're not going to meaningfully change the demand for oil and gas one way or the other in the next decade. And I think politicizing energy and opposing infrastructure, sort of standing in the way of today's energy system before we built a new energy system, there's just no upside in that.
So when you think about the timeline, what do you think is a realistic timeline to the degree you think there is one?
I mean, it's multi-generations. If you look at the Energy Information Administration, right, our government agency that projects forward demands for varied energy sources, they have roughly flat demand for oil and gas in 2050 than what we have today. Maybe it rises a little bit in the next decade or two. Maybe it comes down a little bit in the next decade or two after that. And maybe that's true. But I don't think you'll see meaningful change of our hydrocarbon system in the next 3 decades. I'm all for investing in new energy sources. Nuclear has a great future if we could regulatorily issue a permit. We haven't issued a new permit for a nuclear plant in 50 years. So there's great new things we can bring, but standing in the way of what runs the world today just isn't productive.
I'm a big fan. It's quite unpopular of talking about nuclear energy. Usually when I say something on the air, it causes some kind of strange firestorm. Do you think there's any realistic chance that we have nuclear energy in the United States in the next decade?
I think probably not in the next decade. Nuclear, I think, will start a renaissance right now, but it more likely starts it overseas with just sort of a less onerous and less fear-driven regulatory system. I think we'll see small modular reactors come. What's great about nuclear is they bring not just electricity, which is the only place wind and solar can play. Electricity is less than a quarter of global energy. Process heat that you need for manufacturing is just critical. Nuclear could bring process heat as well as electricity. Today, that's just fossil fuels that bring process heat.
Chris, the other thing I wanted to ask you two big other questions. One was, the SEC has been pushing for more disclosure for companies around ESG and in particular their plans around climate and energy. It seems like that's going to get softened in part because of the comments that have come back to them. We talked to Gary Gensler from the SEC on Friday. What is your sense of what the SEC was proposing and where you think they're going to land?
Well, what they proposed is totally nuts. And I wrote a long comment letter on it. A lot of public company CEOs won't do that. But just making an enormously complicated, expensive reporting thing so people can sue us because they think we didn't quite properly estimate our Scope 3 emissions, which is the products we produce, someone else burning them on the other side of the world or on the other side of the country. Like, no one can really account for that. Why are they doing that? They're doing it so this administration can signal they're against fossil fuels. Chris, that's just, again, unproductive.